Congratulations, Riley John Hughes. This is your podcast 50th episode.
I know.
That's so crazy.
We blew the other guys way out with the water.
They never said it.
That's going to be the 51st episode. That's going to be the actual lost tapes.
We're just going to pull it up and just watch through it, do a live reaction.
That would be funny, actually. The cringe would be painful.
Yeah, welcome back to the Other Guys podcast. Let's talk about some bad movies.
We're in third grade.
Yeah.
What are some highlights from the past 49 episodes?
One that really stands out lately was the Skimmerink episode.
I was thinking, like, that's probably my favorite episode. One of the favorites.
It was a very authentic episode.
Mm-hmm.
Authentic in that we didn't plan for things to go as well as they did, but they sure did. It was just a lot of real reactions. It was good.
The fact that Mom picked up the phone.
On the very last ring as well.
Yeah, right.
She built the anticipation. I think our just our quality of our setup has improved dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly that happened within the first like 5 to 6 episodes, but I haven't gone back to listen to the first episode, but I feel like it's pretty rough.
We're talking about cringe-inducing, I feel like, sound quality, and that was not great.
The buzzers. When we got buzzers, we used to have to beep.
We're gonna look
sometimes
back.
Sometimes that might still be the right way to do it.
We're gonna look back and reminisce on. We'll be saying back when we were in Noah's Noah's dining room.
Yeah.
Whenever we upgrade to studio space.
Yeah, well, that'll happen someday.
There was the time, I don't even think we've talked about this yet, and I think it was at the beginning of the year, so it was probably like episode 30 where Riley literally crapped his pants while we were recording.
Yeah, that was gross because sometimes the cat makes noises and we thought it was the cat at first.
We had to like stop. Like you'll see in the recording, there's a pot, like a cut, and it's like hard cut off, like really awkward.
First thing I was like, when did I crap my pants?
And then it just comes back to Noah and I are very clearly frustrated with the situation because Riley literally walked. He had to go to the Dollar General to buy some new underwear,
and you guys could see the difference, but you couldn't smell the difference like we could.
It was tough. So
because sometimes smells
was
just
a highlight,
linger. And it was in January, so we couldn't open the.
It was a pivotal moment, I would say, in our podcast.
Ever
life
since then,
cycle.
you've been doubling up on the adult
Under the
diapers. The Depends. You got to wear double layers.
So we are grateful for that.
Yeah, it got all over the chair, all over the ground. It was. And that actually happened too.
Man, I wonder what's gonna happen in the next 50.
We're never looking backward, only looking forward.
Welcome back to the Good Chill Hunting Podcast. How do you like them apples? Riley, you've watched, what was it, 20 movies this last week?
5 movies.
Oh, 5. Oh, okay.
What movie should I start with? I'll start with both Superman movies. So I am going through a Superman rewatch before my most anticipated movie of the year in Superman on July.
The other day,
12th.
Riley was just like, hey, man, I'm real excited about Superman. I'm like, yeah. That was the whole...
I've just been thinking that.
So I watched Superman 2, 1980s Superman 2 with Christopher Reeve, his second movie. So I guess Richard Donner made most of this movie and then he got fired or left. And
As the director?
Yeah. And so someone else came in and kind of changed the movie. Richard Donner's cut, which I don't think I watched, is a lot more serious, and this one is a lot more silly. The one I watched, I don't know who watched it, who directed it, but I will say this movie, Richard Lester. I will say this movie.
Like, get the other Richard.
This movie is very mediocre, mid. There's some good things, like Christopher Reeve is great, but I don't like some of his actions. It goes into that superhero trope. He's like, for love, I'm gonna give up being a superhero.
Yeah,
and I don't like that.
What other superhero movies do that, or movies do that?
Well, Spider-Man 2, kind of. He gives up being Spider-Man because he wants to be with Mary Jane and wants to have a normal life.
What's her name? Liv Tyler's character in Lord of the Rings gives up immortality to be with Aragorn.
Arwen.
And
Nobody's buying that couple.
And then at the end, he decides I need to be Superman because people are dying. So
Those are just hanging out. They just hear. Don't listen to him, Lois.
And like the first movie, there's a really like the time travel where he goes around the world, reverses time. There's another really like not a Superman power, but he does it, and it's just so dumb. Are you guys gonna watch Superman 2 sometime?
Nah,
no, probably not.
Not concerned about spoilers anyway.
Lois Lane figures out that Clark Kent is Superman. Okay, and then they start dating. At the end of the movie, he's like, "I gotta be Superman," so he gives her a kiss, and she forgets he's Superman by a kiss.
Do they explain that at all?
No.
No, sir.
So this movie needed a lot more Gene Hackman. It's basically the villain.
Is he in it at all?
He is in it, but I guess he's in the Richard Donner cut more. This is basically the villains from Man of Steel.
It's General Zod,
General
right?
Zod.
Which is they're not interesting at all.
And
from the first Superman, they set up the sequel.
Yeah,
that was the first scene.
Yeah, and the CGI of them in like I think it's the Phantom Zone. It's basically they just like flat Stanley in a glass, and they get breaking free because Superman throws like an atomic bomb in space and it blows up. Somehow they're there. Very dumb, convoluted.
In the infinite, the vast array of space, that atom bomb hit them as they were. They're like, is that an atom bomb?
So this movie's very not good. There's some highlights. So I gave it 2.5, but overall I did not like it. There's a scene that just keeps going and going, and it's really ridiculous. It's General Zod and his henchmen just like using their breath. And like people are just like, whoa, whoa. And it just keeps on getting more and more ridiculous. And yeah. So then I watched Superman Returns. I'll kind of keep this brief, but Superman Returns, Bryan Singer is a director who kind of in some controversy, but he critically acclaimed and successful X-Men 2. So Warner Brothers is like, we're going to give you the keys to Superman. He's like, I'm going to make my Superman, but I want to make a continuation of the Christopher Reeve movies with Superman 1 and Superman 2, but I'm going to forget about Superman 3 and 4.
I didn't realize that it was same continuity.
So same like credits, same music. Like these people are cosplaying as Christopher Reeve and Lois Lane.
Which is just like, I don't know. I feel like Christopher Reeve had such like a legacy.
Yes.
That he's kind of one of those guys who's impossible to really replicate. Kind of reminds me of Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Didn't they have impossible to replicate? Certainly not by Brandon Routh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dialogue does not help him at all. I think he does a fine as Clark Kent, but as Superman, he barely talks besides like saving people. He doesn't fight anyone. The only thing he does is save people, which I guess that's a plus that he saves people, but there's no really fighting.
He's the if Henry Cavill is on this end with ultimate destruction, then Brandon Routh is over here with no destruction,
but
just
saving people. Yes. And Kevin Spacey, not as good as Gene Hackman, also controversy. And the forgettable kiss is still continuing in this movie because she doesn't know who Clark Kent is.
Who's Lois Lane?
Kate Bosworth.
I don't know.
James Marsden's in this, kind of underutilized. He's kind of people will say on the internet a cuck, but
who?
James Marsden.
Does he play
James
Cyclops?
Marsden.
Yeah, because he plays the boyfriend to Lois Lane, and she's like all fancy over Superman throughout the movie because he's back, but he's still like a good guy. He's kind of, I'm like, between that and the guy from Past Lives, who's more of a good?
Yeah. Oh man, that stinks.
So I will say though, they have a kid. This is just random. Like Lois Lane has a kid, and you find out he's Superman's kid, like because he pushes a piano like really far. But they don't really explain it. Like she doesn't bring that up. She doesn't like say like, "Wait, you have these powers?" Like
that was a really weird thing for a little kid to do.
Why'd you push that piano?
I don't know who your dad is, but
yeah, anyone.
So bad movie. I don't know if we want to go into the lore of this movie, but I used to hate this movie as a kid. But now I give it 2.5.
Yeah.
I saw it twice.
It's a better score than I would have expected from you.
I like that he saved people. Okay, so he actually.
I just like a
That's
good
what
guy.
Superman's supposed to
I
do?
think there's a plane scene. Have you guys ever seen Superman Returns?
No.
All right. Anyways, then I watched The Suicide Squad. James Gunn, 4.5 stars. I love this movie. I love the characters. I love the way he explores the characters. I love the action. It's funny. Great Father's Day movie if you don't watch a Father's Day movie, because Idris Elba and Ratcatcher's father are both like highlighted as fathers, and I think that it's both good. Sylvester Stallone as what's his name? King Shark.
Narwhal.
He has a
Arthur
different
Lucky.
name. I forget what his name is. But there's some really good shots in this movie. Like, James Gunn is a good eye as a director.
I remember when I watched it, I cracked up with like the first scene where they introduce like all the characters, and one of them is Weasel, and then he just falls out of the plane and drowns.
Yeah.
I thought that was really funny.
But in the after credit scenes, he survives.
Oh, does
really?
he?
Yeah. Because he's in Creature Commando.
Creature Commandos is a sequel?
Yeah, but it's the star of the DCU of James Gunn. Very complicated stuff, you know.
I certainly don't follow along.
Great movie. Gets me excited for Superman.
He said the line.
This
Yeah.
looks good.
And so that's my the Suicide Squad. So then I watched 2 movies that we all watched.
Yeah, we'll get to them. I watched 2 movies. The one, which was from the challenge last week, and then I watched Beetlejuice. I gave it 3.5 stars.
Kind of out of season.
Yeah, we were. Movie watching in the Norquist household is sort of changed, because the kid will go down for a nap, and then we'll just, instead of pulling one up here, we'll just pull a movie up on the laptop, and we're just trying to find a movie quick. It's like, oh, we'll watch Beetlejuice. And it was good. I mean, 3.5 stars. I feel like it, with legacy sequels, it's like, well, should it exist at all? It's like, I think it works. I like Michael Keaton is as good as ever. There's one too many like plot threads going on.
Yeah,
there's like 3 or 4 different ones like happening all at once. It's like, this is like a little much.
You don't need like 2 of those plot threads.
No, I agree.
Also, the dad from the first Beetlejuice, also in controversy. That's why he gets.
I really like the way they still incorporated his character without including him.
Yeah.
They do a little flashback scene, but it's like a stop motion animation of him. So they don't have him. And then the rest of the movie, he dies, right? That's like in the very beginning, but he dies by a shark biting off his head.
Yeah.
So for the rest of the movie, it's just a body wandering around with a giant shark bite out of it.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty creative. I'll probably watch it again. I think it warrants its own existence.
Riley and I watched. Well, you rewatched
Yeah.
since January.
Yep.
We
We had a movie night.
had a movie night at Riley's. Good time with good friends, good food.
And we each put a movie in a bowl and
Yeah.
drew it one by one. And our good friend Gabri, shout out him, friend of pod, his movie got picked.
Grand Budapest Hotel. I gave it 4 stars.
I had it at 4.5. The first watch brought it down to a 4.
I honestly am between 4 and 3.5.
Yeah, I didn't love it as much as I did the first time.
It's like undoubtedly like a good, like well-crafted, solid dialogue, like fun characters, quirky movie. But yeah, I don't know. For me, like I would maybe have what gives a movie a higher score for me is maybe going to be like a stronger story or like a more engaging story. And I didn't quite get that with this. And I think that's like the Wes Anderson's vision. He's just like, story is important, but like the vibes are more important.
Yeah.
And the vibes are great.
What all Academy Awards does this movie win? And he got nominated for like a bunch.
Probably
got nominated for Best
Cinematography, maybe?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
if Ray Fiennes got nominated for Best Actor? I could see that happening.
You think?
I think it's like Wes Anderson's like most popular film
You think?
I think Fantastic Mr. Fox maybe.
between those two.
Gustavo and Zero, a good duo.
Yeah, I do. I like Gustav as a main character. Like dialogue is it almost feels like Coen Brothers dialogue. Just
when-
very like of the times. Like, it just doesn't feel like it feels like very immersive dialogue.
It won 4 Oscars for costume design, makeup and hairstyling, original score by Alexandra Desplat, and then production design.
Okay.
There you go.
The music's really good.
Checks out.
So that
Yeah, I watched it 3 years ago, and it's not one that I would jump right back into.
I would like to keep watching Wes Anderson stuff, but
Yeah.
I have no desire to rewatch.
I think last week when we were talking about his movies, we forgot to mention, because last week you said something about like you want to watch his more like upbeat movies. I think Moonrise Kingdom,
which is funny because
didn't Josh say something about
Josh said that the movie gets a little like
weird.
Isn't it like PG?
I don't know. That's what I thought, but Josh was like, should I turn this off, or what did Josh say? He was just like,
I'm not sure.
Like, I don't know what I didn't realize you could do that in a movie or something
Talking
like
about
that.
Moonrise Kingdom?
Yeah. That's all he said.
It's
We
about
didn't
like
really
a
elaborate.
young
Royal Tenenbaums and I mean not this as much, but there's some weird subject material.
No, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but like those
Moonrise
were
Kingdom has like a
rated R.
love interest between a boy and a girl. I think they're young. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so we watched that, and then the last movie that all three of us watched as Noah's punishment for Riley and I for us losing
Yeah,
trivia.
I didn't have to watch it, but I chose to watch it because it
It's on
was
your
on my
watch
watch
list.
list. That's the reason I chose it. It was a movie named after myself, but also the biblical character of Noah, directed by Darren Aronofsky. I think we all gave this movie 1 star.
It is
That's
a
correct.
bad movie.
It's so long. It's such a long movie.
It sucks.
It yes, yes, it does. It is like
It has
Did anyone open up a Bible?
Well, I was going to say it has no interest in being faithful to the.
No,
I think
And
the
that's-
metaphor that I used when I was talking about this with my girlfriend is kind of like Disney's adaptation of Hercules, like to any Greek god worshiper back in the ancient times. Like they would say the movie is a disgrace because it is like has nothing to do with, or it's just like the sensationalized version of the original story, and then the Disney director would be like, yeah, that's the point.
that's probably true. It is strange that just like how cynical they make Noah, like how he's planning on killing babies and stuff.
It's not a good dad.
Well, it's like
Bad
this whole
Father's Day movie.
it's
Bad
like
Father's
this
Day.
whole theme of like humanity is evil, or that's like the battle that Noah faces, or he feels like God is telling him that.
Sure.
But the theme is that, oh, humans are good. But
Well,
that's stupid because the movie makes it seem like that was Noah's decision to
Humans
make.
are bad, but rock monsters are good.
Noah's like, I'll kill this baby if I see a shooting star. I saw a shooting star. God told me I gotta kill this baby now.
Yeah, there's a lot like just like personal qualms with the movie because of its Christian foundation and then like kind of nothing thereafter. But also, Emma Watson is a bad actor.
I think everyone in
She is
this movie
so
does not do a good job.
uninteresting. I
I
agree.
found it sort of
Emma
strange
Watson
that
especially.
Darren Aronofsky was like, and everyone's going to have British accents, but half of you are going to do bad British accents. I don't think Jennifer Connelly does a great accent, or Logan Lerman.
Didn't care about their characters at
The
all.
guy from The Departed, he's like the Jack Nicholson's like right hand man. He plays the bad guy.
I didn't. Yeah,
Ray
he was weird.
Winstone.
Yeah, why is he in this movie? Like,
Yeah, right.
He's useless.
He's like, reveal yourself to me. I'm
Several
going to hide on this boat.
several
Or-
times, twice in the movie, like the characters are like ambushed, or like people are like, oh, but you turn around and there's like 500 people there.
Yeah.
like you would have seen them coming. Like you would not have snuck up on you. It's just like that's just bad writing.
Yeah, Ray Winstone's just toxic masculinity because every time he's on screen, he's like, "Are you a man? Are you a man?" I'm pretty sure he says that every time.
A Facebook post. Toxic masculinity. I cannot recommend this movie. I would have liked more focus on the animals. there's like no focus on the animals, which like the story of Noah's Ark is 2 of each kind.
Well, especially because the whole, like, in the movie, the whole impetus to build the ark is to preserve the animals because they are the only
good
innocent creatures. But then
Jennifer
anything.
Connelly like picks some basil, crushes it up, and she's like, it puts them all to sleep.
But then they're walking through, but they're not getting put to sleep themselves.
You gotta have Nick Nolte as a rock monster. That's why the animals can't be talked about. Why Nick Nolte?
Nick Nolte?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
This movie, it's boring. It's boring. It sucks. The acting's not good.
Who are they, Dad? They're the Watchers.
What? From God? No.
From the MCU? No.
The creator. And what?
And then Ray Winstone is like, hit them in their glowing weak points.
Yeah. That sends them back to heaven.
Yeah, this is what they want.
What bumps it up from half star? For me, I do think that the few moments where there were like time lapses,
That was
like
the visuals.
thought.
Right,
Yeah.
I like
Time
that.
lapse where it's like the water cutting through and it's just
or like the zoom out and it showed like the entire Earth covered in storm clouds. I was like, okay, that looks really awesome. Like that looks cool. The effects look cool. Like the way it's done is cool. It's like should have been a lot more of that.
I think Darren Aronofsky has an eye for those shots. He just doesn't have an eye for good acting or writing.
I felt like the clothes were they were very stylized. It's like, did people look this good back in
I think the flame sword
5000 BC?
The flame sword was also stylized.
I thought the whole shtick with Methuselah wanting berries was just about the dumbest thing.
Yeah, I forgot he's even in this movie. Anthony Hopkins.
I just am craving berries, and then he finds one, and then he dies. It's like I do not.
That's probably
care.
a metaphor for him finding what he lived his whole life looking for.
Shut up! I don't care.
So that's Noah.
I
Don't
didn't
watch
want to
it.
watch it. I had to watch it. If there was a movie named Riley, if there was a movie named Josiah, you guys would feel the same. But there's not. So
Not yet. Josiah's growing in popularity as far as baby names go.
Riley's probably lowering in popularity.
Inside Out. Her name's Riley.
That's true.
That's true.
That's a girl name. So that's what we've been watching. We're gonna do a quick five with Josiah
Josiah's on the hot
being on the
seat.
receiving end.
Let's go.
Question number 1: how's half marathon training going?
Pretty good. I'm still not following any explicit plan. I'm just kind of winging it. But my mileage is up. My average pace is down. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling. I still don't know if I want a PR. I think my PR is like 148. I have not decided if I want to try to PR, but I certainly break 2 hours.
That's a weird thing to say. You haven't decided if you want to be. I feel like that should be a goal.
I haven't decided what my goals are.
My training is not going very well.
This is
This
in
is
your
not quick five for you.
One of you asked me how my
No.
training's going.
Sorry.
Not going very well.
If you could have anyone on the podcast, dream guest to have, who would it be?
Dream guest, someone who banters. I think we did talk. Of course, like that's not a very ambitious answer because we could definitely do that. But like, just like have an episode where we bring our dads on. That would be very funny because they would bring a whole different energy. But I think they would just love the time to talk.
Our dad
and
would
muse.
try to make he would make some witty remark that he would think was really funny, and then your dad would make a dad joke.
He would talk about how much he liked Noah.
Yeah,
I don't know if he does, but I'm sure he's.
it's based on the Bible, so it's
Yeah.
automatically pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know who else.
The celebrity. Any celebrity?
Yeah, who's a celebrity that would think
Robert
Jack
De Niro.
Black?
Jack Black.
Jack Black. I think he would bring the energy. He would be happy to be here.
He would be just wearing a extra large T-shirt and some athletic shorts.
Fellas,
Thank you so much for allowing me to join.
What's this about me not being an S-tier actor?
One of my favorite videos on the internet is he shows up on the Kelly Clarkson for the guy on What's
level
his
of
name?
spectrum.
Tanner.
Tanner.
Yeah.
I'm like, Josiah. Jack Black's here. You. Jack Black.
Yeah, we're like,
Jack.
and Josiah, we've got a video to show you real quick. Look at the screens. Hey, Josiah, it's me, Jack Black. So sorry I couldn't make it to the Good Chill Hunting podcast recording today as I'm on tour for the Minecraft movie. But I've got a little bit of kung fu magic, and I'm going to walk through the doors right now.
It's one of the best videos.
That's a good video. Question number 3. If we dusted off your old trumpet from high school, could you play us a tasty lick?
I would be able to play the scales from muscle memory. I could probably piece something very clunky together, just from like the Louie Louie solo from Louie Louie.
Is that
song
talked about
from
on the podcast?
When and Where? I don't know.
The 70s,
the
60s,
the ancient times. But when we played that song, someone who played trumpet would have a solo, and I memorized that.
So life can be tough, life can be draining, but I want to know, Josiah, what fills your cup? What brings you happiness and joy? What fills it up?
Is it a ginger ale olipop?
Unfortunately, no. Spending quality time with my people. Spending quality time with myself. I'm very introverted. I'm very like social battery filled up by spending time by myself.
Very introverted. I'm weird.
I've been doing crossword puzzles lately.
I've been doing CrossFit lately.
What? I've been doing crossword puzzles. It's been really fun. I've been just thrifting. Noah and I thrift a lot. That's a fun pastime. Fills my cup. And then on a deeper level, prioritizing my relationship with Jesus and
Nice.
Put effort into things that make everything else effortless, and not that a relationship with Jesus makes life effortless, but it does kind of brace you for whatever else life throws at you.
Last question. Was Taco Bell worth it today?
Yeah, Noah and I got Taco Bell for lunch. It tasted fine. We've had some.
The short answer is no.
Frankly, the long answer is that we've had very few ultimately positive Taco Bell experiences.
Yeah,
in our area, everyone semes to be its own flavor
we
of
were
cursed.
pulling into the Taco Bell, and we were like, man, remember last time we ate here and it was kind of a bad experience?
What'd you guys get?
Well, we just got the value menu, but there was like one person working.
And there was like 7 people sitting there waiting. There was one person working. You could see people on their phones.
There was 2 unattended children, toddlers, and there was a mess on the floor. Like they had
But they were just propped up in the high chairs. And they were, based on context clues, we think they might have been one of the employees' children.
So it's like I have sympathy for that for sure, but it's just like was not worth it.
We waited like 20 minutes for our food.
And
they did make the orders correctly, so that's good.
So
There's nothing about this.
Was not entirely worth it though.
Still good?
you're good.
I am good, thank you.
Well,
That is quick 5.
whoosh, gotta get a whip sound effect. We are in the throes of the summer heat, the summer sun.
We are cool for the summer.
Daylight is about to start getting shorter. It will be by the time this episode comes out. It's fun to hop on the summer blockbuster train. You always got those to look forward to. This year, Superman.
Fantastic Four.
You're very excited
I'm
for it.
very excited.
Fantastic Four. There's the
Mission Impossible,
Jurassic World, the
How to Train Your Dragon,
Lilo and Stitch, How to Train Your Dragon, Ballerina.
That movie's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
So quite a few big productions coming out.
Yeah.
And you know what? Say what you will about they're all remakes or they're all Marvel movies. They are fun to turn your brain off for. And they have been for quite some time. So I thought it'd be fun to just kind of scroll through the history book and see what have been the biggest summer blockbusters of the past 25 years. The highest grossing summer movies. Riley.
Top Gun Maverick, y'all.
Yeah, that was a trivia question a few weeks ago. You didn't know that
It
then.
lost out in the first week to Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch at this point has grossed over $1 billion, and it's only been out for like 2 weeks.
That was Mission Impossible. I'm talking about Top Gun Maverick, 2022 release.
2024.
No,
I'm gonna go to
Lilo and Stitch dethroned Top Gun Maverick.
We're gonna go in reverse order. What was last year's? It was the highest grossing movie of last year.
Inside Out 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beat out Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2 was good.
Was
though.
that in the summer?
Deadpool
That was
Wolverine?
July.
It was July.
Inside Out 2 was June.
Yeah. 2023.
Yeah, the Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Which one was more? I thought
I think
probably
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
I think Oppenheimer got $1 billion.
Did it?
I think he almost did.
Barbie.
Oh.
Barbie.
It beat out Oppenheimer. Was the close second.
Do you have numbers on what they grossed?
Not the second. Only the worldwide box office.
Well, what did Barbie?
Actually, no. Those are in some other dollar value that I can't.
Yen. It made
that out.
1 million yen.
Is that good?
That's a disaster.
2022.
Top Gun Maverick.
How many times did you see that in theaters?
Twice.
Only twice?
How many times have you seen it since then?
5 times.
5 plus 2?
No,
or
5 total. 3 times.
Wow, it's a lot. It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
We must go to this nondescript Eastern European country.
Yeah. It beat Jurassic World 3.
Jurassic World Dominion.
That's why I don't think this year this Jurassic World is going to do good, because they had people coming back from Jurassic Park. Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum.
That's supposed to be their
What's her name?
X Factor.
Laura Dern.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they
they
got
still-
ScarJo. People like
I simply
ScarJo.
don't think it's enough.
And then this list at least doesn't include 2021 or 2020.
2020 was probably Tenet. That came out in the summer.
That was
didn't it?
also COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what.
no
But
movie.
That was like the only movie in the
I
summer.
think that came out in the October.
I saw it in
Tenet.
September.
I thought it was August. We're each saying different months.
2019. It's not Endgame because that
Came out in April.
came out in April.
Uh,
It's a remake.
Lion King.
Yep.
oh,
I didn't realize how much money
much
money that
movie
movie
that
grossed,
I think that was on
and like the sequel that came out last year.
Mufasa. Well, I thought we talked about at one point how Lion King and Jungle Book both grossed like 1 point something billion.
Really, I don't remember talking about that.
That came up for me.
People, I think we are a vocal minority with the remake. I don't want to say hate.
I think a lot of people are over it, but they're kids movies. Like
Yeah.
people are bringing their whole families of young kids to see these movies.
That's money. Money in the bank.
That's cheddar right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Beat out Spider-Man: Far From Home.
I remember I came back from a trip and I saw that movie that night, because you guys talked about how the post-credit scene was so good. I'm like, I have to see it tonight.
Far From Home.
Yeah.
We convinced you to see Spider-Man.
I was like, you guys like it? You're like, we really liked it. We love the post-credit scene. So and I was like, I'm going to see it tonight when I get back from my trip.
Remind us what the post-credit scene was.
When Mysterio reveals
J.K. Simmons.
and J.J. Simmons comes back.
Yeah.
So.
2018.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
No. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Really?
People like it's probably did really well overseas. This is worldwide box office. It beat out animated movie 2018 sequel.
Incredibles 2.
Yep. Have you seen that?
I have.
I saw it in theaters. That was the first date I had ever been on. Nervous out of my mind.
This movie's pretty good.
No, give it 2.5.
Maybe we could get some Italian beforehand.
Yeah, Incredibles 2 was Incredibles 2, not a good sequel.
You think you'll like it more because you had a kid?
I don't have any desired. I don't even really like the Incredibles that much.
That's so bad.
You suck. 2017. It's an animated movie. Very big. One of the highest grossing. I think it's the highest grossing animated movie franchise of all time.
Toy Story 4.
Nope, it's not Toy Story. I think it's got probably 6 entries now.
Oh, Minions?
Yeah, the Despicable Me franchise.
Oh.
It's Despicable Me 3. Highest grossing movie of of the summer of 2017.
That franchise has printed money. I feel like, again, it's kids, or it's people bringing their kids and spending money on their kids.
Beat out Spider-Man: Homecoming.
That'll be me. I'm going to take my kid to see Minions. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I am going to take him to see the new Mario movie whenever that comes out. Take him to see Toy Story 5.
What if he wants to see the Minions?
What if he wants to see Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon?
Come on.
How to Train Your Dragon, people are saying it's just copy and paste of the animated.
Yeah, but people say it's really good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
You stick to the script. People hate you for not going off book.
And if
Go
you
off
change
book,
it a little
people hate
bit,
you for not.
people hate you.
Yep. 2016. What movie came out in 2016?
Jungle Book?
A lot.
That's a good guess. Nope.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That was 2017.
Captain America.
Yep. Civil War.
Let's go.
Noah's about to be. How are we supposed to know that? And then Riley says, "What? Another Pixar movie came out.
Finding Dory, right?
Yeah, that's the one that it beat.
You like Finding Dory?
I liked it when I
It
watched it.
sucks.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Shut up. 2015, the first Jurassic World.
That came out in 2015.
These movies have got a lot of money.
I mean, that's why we're getting another one this summer.
True.
There's no way it's going to beat out.
I don't think it's going to
Superman.
crack a billion.
Worldwide?
Oh, you're so wrong.
If the
I would take a bet.
The last three did.
But
they didn't crack a billion, at least.
it's been a decline though, and this one's declined. We live in a different world right now. I don't think
a world where kids are more obsessed with movies and productions than ever before.
think
And
so?
dinosaurs.
I don't know.
And you know kids don't love? Superman.
You take that back.
It beat Avengers:
Ant-Man.
Age of Ultron.
That came out.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man
Age of
came out-
Ultron. I've only seen that once in theaters in 2015.
I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is.
Probably not.
Riley
2014.
said, "Oh."
A franchise that we have not talked about yet so far in the list.
Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No.
Transformers.
Yep. I was going to say, think Michael Bay. It's Transformers: Age of Extinction. Oh, we saw that.
We saw that.
We contributed to those numbers.
I didn't see that.
It 2 hours and 45
That
minutes.
had robot dinosaurs, right?
Did it?
It did. It did. That's
Probably.
why. They were well overseas.
You know, Michael Bay's making a movie called Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah. Horrible.
I swear.
we truly
That's
lived in
that's where our society is at.
Yeah, it's the chicken jockey and the memes of
Jurassic World looks a lot better in comparison then.
Yeah.
Beat out Guardians of the Galaxy. 2013. Marvel.
Oh, Winter Soldier?
That was 2014.
Oh no, not Avengers. Guardians.
2013. No, that was 2014.
2013.
2013. Iron Man 2?
No.
No, that was.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3. I haven't seen that since we saw it in theaters.
Josiah thinks he's special because he hasn't seen these movies since he saw them in theaters.
We started doing that
watched.
rewatch.
I
Did you-
finished the rewatch. I was the only one.
Yeah, I
That was
didn't. I
back-
didn't make it to.
That was during the pandemic.
I started and I was just like, I'm going to rewatch all the MCU movies, and then I didn't make it to the Avengers. I think I stopped at Captain America.
There's like 3.
I forget where I stopped.
You lost steam quickly. Yeah. I think it took us a while, but we did watch all of them.
I didn't have anybody to watch it with.
I just got married, so.
Noah thinks he's special because he's married. Aren't I? Beat out Despicable Me 2. Another high grossing movie. 2012 Avengers.
Yeah.
What other superhero movie did it beat out?
Dark Knight Rises.
Yep.
Oh.
Crazy. 37. Or sorry, that's number 37 on the list. 2011. Franchise we haven't talked about yet. Last entry in the franchise.
Last entry in a franchise.
2011. Frankly, I didn't realize
Not Pirates, right?
it came out that long ago. I thought it was more recent.
I need more hints.
Hobbit.
It starts with an H.
How to Train Your Dragon 2?
No.
How to Train Your Dragon 1?
Fair enough. Guess no.
Happy Feet.
That's correct. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I didn't realize that series ended in 2011. Beat out Transformers 3. We can kind of speed run these last ones. I just wanted to hit on some of them. 2010 was a big year for movies, as we've
Inception.
discussed. Nope.
Social Network.
Nope. Inception was the
Blockbusters,
second.
So.
Shut up.
Animated.
Animated?
Happy
Toy
Feet
Story 3. Toy Story 3?
Yeah. What'd you say? Happy
It's
Feet.
a Happy Feet 2. Now, you looked at Riley when you were like 2010. And Riley just said Happy Feet.
2009, Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince. 2008,
Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight.
Dark Knight.
I said it first.
2007,
No Country for... No, that's not Blockbuster.
There Will Be Blood.
you just said it. Or you just said the franchise
What did you just say?
No Country for...
in the past 5 minutes.
Happy Feet.
I don't think that's right, but I'll throw it out there.
Toy Story?
Nope.
And what did I say?
2007.
I can't. It's not coming to me. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
Oh.
I was trying to turn to the At Wit's End song, but it wasn't coming to me. 2006.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Yep.
The fact that those movies came out back to back is crazy.
2005. Another franchise. It was
Harry Potter?
first. Nope. First franchise we've talked about.
It's not Batman Begins.
Nope. 2000. Did Batman Begins come out in 2005?
Yes. Fast and Furious.
Nope.
We haven't talked about this franchise?
You're gonna feel so stupid when you hear it.
We haven't talked about?
Nope. I think Happy Feet came out in 2005.
It wasn't The Hobbit, no. James Bond? Casino Royale? Is that the army?
Oh, it's Revenge of the Sith.
Is that the army?
That's what I thought too. Flag of Our Fathers. You're disrespecting the future U.S. Army soldier.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh.
2004 was Shrek 2. 2003,
Return of the King.
Return of the King.
Finding Nemo.
Oh.
And number 2 was Pirates of the Caribbean. Lord of the Rings probably didn't come out in the summer.
Oh.
2002, Spider-Man. Beat out Attack of the Clones. 2001, Shrek. Beat out Pearl Harbor. It's kind of a strange...
That movie, I think, was a big deal when it came out.
Yeah.
But
Probably.
it has since
Michael Bay,
fallen off.
right?
Yeah. And Affleck.
And
Cuba Gooding Jr.
I just remember the epic
Josh
rap
Hartnett.
battles of history. They had the director's one, and Michael Bay comes in. He's like, I just make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Effing money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the year 2000, another franchise very familiar to this podcast. Haven't talked about it yet. 2000. Think of...
Okay, it's not Lord of the Rings. It's not Harry Potter. It's
Happy
not
Feet.
Happy Feet.
Not Paddington.
No.
Think franchises that we've discussed
Star Wars?
in recent
Someone?
episodes. In the past month, we've talked about this franchise fairly
Matrix
extensively.
2?
Nope.
No. Past month?
It's the second entry in the franchise.
Mission Impossible 2.
Mission Impossible 2.
Mission Impossible 2 is
Highest
the
grossing,
worst one.
or
in
the
whole
highest
series.
grossing summer blockbuster of 2000.
It's Tom Cruise's hair brings the chicks to
I
the yard.
guess. We should all grow our hair out.
I need to get a haircut.
Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think we can pull off a Tom Cruise hair.
Well, we won't know until we try.
Is that it?
That's it. Yep.
Is that it?
I mean, the list goes on, but
What was the highest grossing box office from 1956?
the list started at 1971.
What's the...
It's at 1975. Highest grossing was Jaws.
Boo. What about 1972?
I said it starts at 1975.
What about 1976?
The Omen.
What about 1977?
Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
All right.
Grease, Rocky 2, Star Wars Episode 5, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yay, look, we actually know a lot of these movies.
Yeah,
Welcome back. It's our game time. It's time to play the game.
Are you
Time to play the
recording?
game.
I am. So, for our 50th episode, I thought it would be fun to do a hodgepodge of games we have played in the past. So there's 5 rounds of 5 different games. Just a fun craziness. I call this the good Chill Hunting Trivia Gambit.
All right, well, we're going to blitz this right away by going...
All right.
You made the quote a lot more
you
points.
made quotes worth more. Or worth...
You've learned.
Deduct more.
Yeah.
Smart. Good move.
So Josiah gets to go first. A movie reveal.
Release year.
Everyone gets 150 points to guess the movie. He's going release year for minus 12 points. 2004.
Okay. And we are going to do third build actor.
Third build actor. Minus 15 points. Is Ben Stiller.
2004, Ben Stiller. But he's a third build. Let's do your Letterboxd score.
Your Letterboxd score minus 7 points. 3 stars.
Ben Stiller. Oh, man. Royal Tenenbaums. I'm thinking... Sorry, that's not my guess. Zoolander. I'm thinking...
Night Museum.
Night of the Museum. That was in 2004. Huh?
No. Never mind.
Let's do Last Date Watched.
Last date watched minus 6 points. August 11th, 2022.
Josiah used to be good with dates, but now
20.
Now they all run together.
Oh man. Well, I watched Secret Life of Walter Mitty in that time, but that was not in 2004.
Third build in his own movie.
Oh, I'd say he's third build. I keep yeah, let's do Writers? We'll see.
Riders minus 5 points.
Nope.
Roshan
Thurber.
I'm just gonna.
Can we do number of words in the title?
Yep. Minus 5 points.
I don't know why I did that.
Like, okay.
2004, Ben Stiller, but what movies is he in that he's not top? Dodgeball. 2004, man, it's gonna totally come to me. This isn't going well. Second build.
Beep, ba-da-da-ba.
Who's that?
Christine Taylor's Ben Stiller's ex-wife, right?
Okay.
Why'd you help him?
That's what I thought it was.
Look, he's
5?
died out there.
But what Dodgeball and there's 5 words in the title. Dodgeball. A true underdog story. Dang it.
That's correct.
Did you know that a while ago?
When you said Dodgeball, I was like, wait, that totally came out in 2004. I didn't. That's kind of strange that Christine Taylor got higher billing than him.
That's funny. That's a funny way that played out.
We like to have fun here on the Good Challenging Podcast.
But we do take this podcast seriously
How
as
do I
well.
exit this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no.
The movies are revealing themselves.
How do I exit out of this? Oh.
It's in the mirror behind you. It wouldn't be a Riley game if there wasn't a little bit of a snafu.
Technical difficulties.
All right. Oh, that's Josiah's crap. No. There he goes. Noah's turn now.
Okay.
150.
150. I'm gonna jump right into lead actor.
Jackie Chan.
Rush Hour.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
It just depends on who you pick.
No problem. Just
Nope.
Rush Hour.
No one won this round.
How many points did Josiah? Or is it just a
Round.
round by round? Okay. Looks like Josiah's going to be swimming with the fishes tonight.
We like a little bit of pressure to kick us into high gear. So
And pressure
Come
makes
back
diamonds.
stronger than ever before.
But pressure also can make people crumble.
What was the
and-
quote that you had for dodgeball? Oh, wait, I didn't select quote.
Joni loves Chachi.
Oh, I think I would have got that.
Like if you had first build actor, you would have got Vince Vaughn. Would you have guessed dodgeball?
Probably still with the release year. I
What
would
Vince
have.
Vaughn movies have you seen? He was in
Yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
he's not first build actor though. So
True. Yeah, that's true.
So it just depends on what you pick. So no one in the first round. This is round 2. 3 strikes and you're out. So you get 10 points for each correct answer. And we're doing the top 5 rated Letterboxd movies by actor.
Nice.
So you can go in any order you want. If you guess a movie, which I should have had this prepared. Shoot.
Top
Anyways.
5
And
highest.
it wouldn't be a Riley game without
rated.
a little bit of ill preparation. He prepared a lot, clearly.
No, yeah, this is very very well done. Very high production value. So if I get the answer right, I get to keep going, or I just don't get it. That's my turn, but I don't get a strike.
Yeah, you get 10 points. So we're going back and forth.
Okay.
So, wait.
And you say you do go in order or no?
No, you say you can jump around,
Okay.
Jump around.
Jump
Jump
around. Do I go
around.
first since I won the last round?
or do I go first because Noah won the last round?
You get to go first, Josiah. 1 second. I'm just.
Why?
Bear with me.
Yeah, but you got to remind yourself that you get to go first because you lost. That makes you a loser.
I lost.
That makes me
You
a
lose the
winner.
battle, but you win the war.
You lose a battle and you lose the war.
I'm just screenshotting each one, and so I have it for reference. So give me a second. I'm sorry for the snafu. I didn't think about this.
You don't say anything yet.
Yeah, don't say anything yet.
I don't mind spending
This whole
every
podcast,
day
Noah's cat casserole has been in the corner here, which you can't see because Noah's wide torso covers it up.
All right.
See the
Which one
girl.
do you want to go first? Josiah gets to go first.
Josiah,
what are you doing
Robert
first?
Pattinson, the Batman.
That is
Just
correct.
reveals a different.
I'm going to say you get a point for
Say
each.
Denzel Washington Training Day.
That is correct.
Robert Pattinson, The Lighthouse.
That is correct.
Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible Fallout.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Tom Cruise, A Few Good Men.
Really? Tom Cruise Magnolia.
Really? That's surprising. Denzel, Fences?
I was going to
That's
say
your first
I,
X.
I thought you were going to pick hit one. Robert Pattinson Good Times.
You can just give it to him.
Okay.
It's good time.
Good time, but only one good time.
Yeah.
Just one of them, not multiple.
Okay. Robert Pattinson. Well, every good thing he's done has been recent. I feel like. I don't know if Mickey's. I don't think Mickey's 17. Has he been in any other Bong Joon Ho? Was Denzel.
And everyone likes Denzel until they have to think about his top 5.
Yeah, I'm thinking of all the not good movies. And Fences. Flight
Is that your answer?
for Denzel.
There's no way.
Seriously? This is
Okay, Denzel.
This is Letterboxd. This would be the platform where people would rate some of those movies.
Who directed Flight?
This is Robert Zemeckis.
That's right. Denzel, Man on Fire. Okay.
No,
Man.
it's First X.
What are these Denzel movies?
What other Denzel? I mean, there's Malcolm X. There we go.
Denzel Washington, Philadelphia.
Give me that X, Riley. Dang it.
Sorry.
We just weren't thinking back far enough.
Well, yeah, I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably his earlier movies, but I don't want to, because I can think of a few now for Denzel. Robert Pattinson, it's going to be his more recent movies. It's not going to be Twilight. It's not going to be Harry Potter. I don't.
It's not going to be Water for Elephants.
I don't know if it would be Water for Elephants. Mickey 17 is one of the only other ones coming to mind, but
You also got Tom Cruise.
who? I don't. Yeah, Tom Cruise. Top Gun. For Top Gun Maverick for Tom Cruise. We gave you good time. We gave you good time.
You just said a totally different movie.
Yeah, but I changed it.
He caught himself. He caught himself.
Okay, I don't care for that.
I was gonna give you good time, and he let you have good time. Okay.
And that's cool. And I love it when people show me grace. But Josiah said the wrong movie. Robert Pattinson, Water for Elephants. I am blanking on.
Let's see, for Denzel Washington. Oh, I don't feel great about this. John Q.
3 strikes,
Dang.
and you're out.
So
You're tied. You just need one to win.
this should be easy.
Like if Noah gets an X, do we like
I guess.
keep going?
Yeah, I guess the first one to get one.
Yeah.
Or
Okay, Robert Pattinson, Mickey 17.
3 strikes.
Okay.
And you're out.
Okay, so back to me then.
Yep.
Denzel Washington, The Manchurian Candidate.
That's another X.
Let's see. Tom Cruise
Oh,
in Jerry Maguire.
That's another X.
Denzel in Glory.
That's an X.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Tom Cruise in Eyes Wide Shut.
No.
Noah wins.
Dang. What were the other ones then?
Fear and Shame. I've never heard of
I
it.
don't. Yeah, I've never heard that movie.
And then Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Denzel.
American Gangster. And
I
then
thought there was another like 20.
this one I've never heard of.
Two Guns.
Mississippi Masala. Nope.
Yep.
Never heard of it. Mississippi Masala. Dang. Well done.
Round 3
Okay, I'm not out of this yet.
is Movie Grid.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, I love this because I don't have to
edit.
edit anything. It's just is the bottom
Is that Benicio del Toro or is that Wes Anderson?
or Phoenician scheme.
That's Benicio del Toro.
Okay.
And we got 3x4.
Yeah. Hi, I'm James Gunn.
All
Welcome to
right.
Movie.
No one gets to
I'll
go.
be James.
Nope.
I'll go first.
No.
No one gets to go first.
Okay. So, Benicio del Toro. Is this like he won an Academy Award?
Yep, they won. They won an award.
Okay.
I didn't know.
And
he
then
had one.
and James Gunn would be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That's incorrect, I believe. I do not think he's in the second one.
Wait, James Gunn. Oh,
James Gunn.
for Benicio del Toro.
Well,
I don't think he's in the second one. I think
I think he's in the second. I saw you lift the pen, and I should have stopped.
yeah,
talking.
he's not in the second one.
Okay, James Gunn. Movies released in 2010s. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's correct. That's 10 points.
Okay, so
So we're just gonna have to keep track of which ones are there.
is James Gunn and Benicio del Toro in any other movies together?
I thought I had that.
I just locked Noah out of his 5 points.
Yeah. Does that get
No.
crossed out? Okay.
Sorry, I should have had that.
Benicio del Toro Academy Award for Sicario?
That is incorrect.
Yikes. Things aren't going so well for me on this side of the table.
Chadwick Boseman, Viola Davis, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
That's correct.
Chadwick Boseman, Benicio del Toro, Avengers Infinity War?
That is correct.
Okay. Chadwick Boseman, movies released in 2010s, Black Panther.
Yep, that's correct. That is
So that's
5.
all of Chadwick Boseman.
Viola Davis and James Gunn, The Suicide Squad.
That's correct.
Viola Davis, Oscar, Fences.
That is correct.
Really?
Yep.
What animated role? I can't think. Wait, so what's this movie is released in the 2010s Oscar?
It's just a movie that won an Oscar in 2010s.
Just any of them?
Yeah. That's why it's 5.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do it then. Movies released in the 2010s and animated movie Finding Dory.
2010s?
Yeah,
Yep, that's correct.
and that's 10 points. That's not even 5 points. Yeah, I mean, you could have picked it.
Let's see. Movies released in 2010s. Oscar, The King's Speech.
Correct.
Okay. Benicio del Toro animated movies.
Or / role.
Yeah, him in an animated role.
What's the difference? Oh, like a voice,
Yeah.
like a live action movie, but he voices a.
Correct.
That doesn't.
Am I supposed to be thinking in that direction?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know too
Wait,
many.
so what's available then?
Animated, Viola Davis.
Benicio del Toro, Oscar,
Yeah.
Traffic.
That's correct.
I didn't know he was in that movie. We got all James Gunn. We got all Chadwick Boseman. We got all the Oscars, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we just.
We have.
The animated, these two.
Yikes. Benicio del Toro, animated movie / role. Is he in Fantastic Mr. Fox?
That's incorrect.
I was thinking that.
I will, actually, after Noah goes, I'll give you a hint.
I don't. Can you do a hint now since I started?
Yeah. All right. Benicio del Toro is a animated character in a live action movie. Kind of like...
I think we gathered that already.
Like Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah, or Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
You sort of revealed that earlier.
Yeah. Came out in 2019.
The Muppet.
That's why it's 25. Because I doubt you guys will get
Is
this.
it like the Happy Time Murders?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. What about Viola Davis?
That came out this 2020s.
2020s animated.
It was in a franchise.
Inside Out 2?
Nope.
I don't. Can we get more hints, please? More hints.
I think you watched
please.
it.
You watched which one?
The Viola Davis.
Is she in the Wild Robot?
Nope.
Mitchell and the Machines.
Nope.
More hints, please.
Do I need to get more of a hint?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you're the only one that watched it and you did not like it. It's a franchise of a series you guys like.
Wallace and Gromit. Vengeance Most Foul.
It's not Mitchell's versus a Machine.
I'll give a year. 2024.
Animated movie from 2024. Is it Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
Nope. She's in an animated movie, okay? Not a role. Just
yeah, I don't know.
you love the score. Come on now.
Soul? No,
Nope.
You said 2024.
Good guess. Love the score.
We saw the composer in concert.
John Zimmer.
Lion King Mufasa.
No.
That's such a good guess. I love the score, but I don't like the movie. I'm the only one who's seen it.
Yeah, in the franchise.
Came out last year. It's a franchise.
This is like good hints.
I believe you. What month did it come out last year?
I don't.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
That's correct.
These are good. I did not like the score of that movie. I like the score of the original
Oogway ascending.
from the original Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda 4, they do a cover of Crazy Train. I think it's kind of weird.
Can we get Benicio del Toro's animated role, please?
Isabella Mercedes plays the main character.
I know what it is.
Who the heck is that?
Can I guess?
I don't have a guess.
Dora.
Yep.
He just swipe her?
He does
Are you
swipe
serious?
her.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Josiah wins that round.
I never in a million years would have thought of Dora and the Lost Kingdom of Gold or whatever.
That's funny. I didn't know he just swipe her.
Round 4 is guess that movie. We have 5 movies. These are
these like the picture ones?
riddles.
The ones last time I was like, I got this in the bag.
I'm drowning out the white noise.
You need to win.
Your arrogance is your downfall.
Ready?
Fight Club.
That's correct. Oh, that's right. Oh, right there.
Moonlight.
That's correct.
It just spells out the word flash.
Yeah.
180 days.
Nope.
Or
21st Dates.
Nope.
51st dates.
That's correct.
180 days. That's not even a real movie, I don't think.
Around the World in 80 Days.
Yeah.
Power,
The Electric Company.
Nope.
electricity, power generator, engine. This doesn't seem like a riddle.
What are these?
Generators.
Nope.
Oh,
Transformers.
That's correct. Down to the marbles.
One more.
Yeah, one more.
Robots.
Let's see if we can tighten this up a bit. Footloose.
That is correct. Nice job.
Woo.
Are we tied up 2-2?
Yeah.
Let's
Nice.
go.
So I was gonna do this collaborative, but I guess we can do this. Or I have a different game. We could do Last Man Standing and do this collaborative. What would you guys rather do?
Oh, we gotta. One of us has to win,
Yeah.
right?
So I do have a Last Man Standing ready, and we can do this as collaborative.
Okay.
All right.
So this isn't even anything. It's just one round of Last Man Standing
Yep, for the winner.
for the winner chicken dinner.
And I don't. Have we done this yet? Because if we have, I'm gonna change it. Last Man Standing of Best Picture winners.
I don't know if we have. It's worth redoing.
Josiah's gonna win this.
Glasses have to come off. I guess I'll
Glasses
start.
have to stay on.
Honora.
Mm-hmm.
Parasite.
Mm-hmm.
Nomadland.
Mm-hmm.
The Green Book.
Coda.
Mm-hmm.
The King's Speech.
Okay, that was all. We were already going out of order. Okay, yeah, I can't go in order anymore. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Crash 2005.
Yeah, this is tough.
10, 5, 4, 3. 2.
Gladiator.
That's correct.
The Hurt Locker.
Correct.
Shakespeare in Love.
Slumdog Millionaire.
20. The Artist.
The Dark Knight.
That's incorrect. The Dark Knight.
You fool!
Slumdog Millionaire won that year. Congratulations, Josiah.
Thank you. I was about to say Argo.
Man, I had a fun time.
I'm humble in defeat.
Now this is you guys get to work together. You have 6 strikes and you're out. I will give hints too if you need them. This is collaborative Letterboxd Good Chill Hunting collective rankings. So these are all the movies that we have collectively ranked the same, rated the same.
So there are exactly
for 1 star. It's
31.
Noah.
26.
5 by 5. I thought it was 5 by 6.
26 movies. I'm pretty sure I kind of extensively looked through it.
Okay.
And this is our current rankings.
1 star is Noah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Is there any other organization here?
Oh, it's just a movie poster.
Are the colors indicative of anything?
No, they're just 5 stars, and then it goes to 4.5.
I got you. Inglourious Bastards. It's 5 stars.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I forget where.
The Curse of the Black Pearl. Are we alternating? Because
Into the
You guys can work
Spider-Verse.
together.
Interstellar.
Across the Spider-Verse.
4.5. Knives Out. Oh,
Stop talking.
You guys work together so you can talk.
Other 5-star Avengers Endgame.
oh, and Infinity War. All of the middle ones are.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. What?
Stop talking.
You gave
I gave it 4.5. I changed my score in my second rewatch.
The Wild Robot won't be on there because Josiah. Wait.
what were some? I think we gave Neighbors the same score, or Neighbors or Tropic Thunder. No, we didn't give Tropic Thunder the same. I think we gave Neighbors.
That'd
Actually,
be
no,
3.5
that's not true.
maybe.
There was some movie.
Knives Out's not one of them. What about Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith? Yeah, I'll take mine out.
Mission Impossible. I mean, like, is that? I'm not.
Oh,
just
sorry.
gonna guess. I don't know what I gave it. I gave it a 4. I think you probably gave it a 5, right?
I feel like Riley's talked about the.
You still got 2 5 stars.
Yeah, the proverbial Good Chill Hunting Criterion Collection, where we've all given
I thought
5
Puss
star.
in Boots: The Last Wish would have been on that.
One we watched in here, and the other is a comedy. I'll give you those 2
Tot
hints.
Rod. We watched it here, and we all gave it 5 stars.
Yep.
You know when we watched it?
It was during a Physical Media Mania,
Was it,
but
was
it was a planned one, so no one really.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say School of Rock.
Yeah, all the 5 stars now. You guys need hints? I can give you some hints.
We'll take some hints.
You have 2 Star Wars movies in this. You have to tell me what stars they are, and yeah.
Okay, well, Revenge of the Smith. Oh, well, I said Revenge of the Sith as a 5 star.
Oh.
Or no, I didn't. I said that's
I
4.5.
feel like when Rise of Skywalker came out, we all gave it a high rating, but that changed, obviously. The other,
I gave that movie 4.5 stars when it came out.
That's what I gave it, but I don't think Riley gave it. Or
Because I watched it twice. Remember?
So you're saying if at any point it
Yeah.
changed, okay.
But if I watched it twice, it would change. But sometimes some movies that maybe right now I thought of lower, at the time I still gave it a 4.5. So we all gave it 4.5.
So Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
No, because I watched it twice.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not following along.
No.
What are you doing?
You just guessed that movie and it was wrong.
I got bad information. But you said there was a different 2 Star Wars movies.
Yep.
And
Okay, well, Josiah gave A New Hope 5 star, and I don't think I gave that 5 star.
Riley gave it 5 stars.
Mm-hmm. But we all have to give it the same.
Then we all give
Empire Strikes
Empire
Back,
Strikes
but I feel like Riley gave that 5 stars. Empire Strikes Back.
Bonk.
I don't know whether
We get more
Star
hints.
Wars movies.
All right. I will do a kind of pass the popcorn. So if you want the cast, story, which not story, quotes or characters, I can do that for. Give me one, and I can tell you.
For this 1 star, give me the cast.
That's it. You're blocked.
You're blocked on social media.
I just kind of want quotes for all of these.
Okay, which one you want next?
Just go in order. 4.5 stars.
I have a condition.
Memento.
I don't have a good quote for that one. It's a Pixar movie. It's a more recent one that we all gave 4.5. That's correct.
Interesting.
Yeah, I really liked that when it came out.
This one is a Star Wars movie. I must finish what you have started. I think that's what he says.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
I still like The
I
Force
gave that
Awakens.
4.5 stars.
This one is an MCU movie, solo movie. 4.5.
Black
Iron Man.
Panther.
Black Panther.
Iron Man.
I rated Black Panther pretty high.
This one was a last year release.
No.
That we reviewed on the podcast.
Deadpool Wolverine.
That's correct. This one is a comedy. You guys want a quote? Pa, I think I got the black lung.
A Zoolander.
I didn't realize I'd logged that on Letterboxd.
This one we dressed up.
I think I made you watch.
No, that's a
Jurassic Park.
That's so easy. No.
Huh?
That we either one or both of us wore costume at 4 stars.
What?
Jurassic Park.
Nope.
I just said that.
Oh, you just. Well,
Wait, what do you mean?
we wore costumes.
What number am I thinking
it's
of?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah. 6.
4 stars. This one, no way you guys will get it. It's a sequel to a movie I watched recently. We all gave it 4 stars. I don't have a quote because I don't remember a whole lot from the movie.
We'll skip that one.
Next one is a comedy. We got drinks before and we saw at Easton. Don't remember quotes because we only saw it once. It's a quote with some kids in it.
It's Good Boys.
Yep.
I didn't see that with you.
Drama.
I saw that by myself in Omaha.
We talked about this on the podcast. It's a comedy a lot. No one just watched it recently.
Other guys.
Yeah.
3.5. Does it also involve Easton?
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once.
This one has Jon Snow in it. 3.5 stars. Kit Harington.
The Eternals?
Yeah. We all
What?
Gave it 3.5. This is the definition of a mid movie that we all watched together last year or 2 years ago. We talked about it in the pod. Definition of a mid movie.
Yes.
Your celebrity crush is in it.
Gentlemanly, unpleasant. Ministry of Ungentlemanly
Yep,
Warfare.
that's correct. Space movie.
Ad Astra. No.
Yeah.
Really.
Space movie. Ad Astra has come up in the
Wait,
last like 3
nope.
episodes.
Wait,
That's not it.
Was it?
I messed up.
That's
Is
Star
that
Wars.
Moon?
Yep, that's Phantom Menace. Sorry.
Oh.
That's Ad Astra.
I was going to say, I didn't think that
This one was a movie we watched in our club, Long Island Iced Tea. It's about a popular person. I wouldn't say he's good or I would.
the Ted Bundy movie?
Yep.
The
He's a bad guy.
Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
weird movie.
This one is a video game movie, kind of video game movie. They play a video game and get sucked into the video game.
Jumanji?
The Next Level.
Yes,
Yeah. That's a good movie.
that is our collective Good Show Hunting
And
rating.
look at that. We got 1 strike to spare.
Oh, you
I
lost.
can't.
Meatmer.
Oh, man.
That's it. Thanks for playing, guys.
That was fun.
Woo.
Wait. So, oh, no. Josiah won. That's right. I was about to say, who won?
Trying to
But
steal my victory.
if you want to steal my show. Okay. We are starting season 8 of Good Show Hunting Trivia because I won last week. Watched Noah. It was a bad movie, but the guy they named it after is pretty cool. This week,
Incorrect.
Please don't buzz. Please don't buzz when I'm talking. This week we are doing Jim Carrey trivia.
Slapping the bass. That's not Jim Carrey.
That's Paul Rudd. I hope you didn't study Paul Rudd. Jim Carrey trivia, 5 questions and a bonus question. Question number one. Wait, buzz in real quick again. Okay, cool. Question number one. Jim Carrey portrays Count Olaf in A Series of Unfortunate Events, a book series that was originally penned by this author, Riley.
Lemony Snicket.
That is correct. Which is, I'm sure that's a pseudonym.
It is.
Because that'd be a weird name. Question number two. As the pet detective himself, Ace Ventura is tasked with finding the abducted mascot, Riley.
Miami Dolphins.
That's correct. Question number three. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Wow, what a movie. While Jim Carrey didn't receive any Oscar buzz for his role as Joel, Kate Winslet was nominated for Best Actress in a Leading Role, and the film won an Oscar in this category. Josiah.
Visual effects.
Incorrect. Riley.
Production design.
Incorrect. Best Original Screenplay.
Ah.
Charlie Kaufman. Question number four, 2-0. Although Truman Burbank is married to his wife Meryl, he still pines over Sylvia. Josiah.
Fiji.
That's correct.
Ooh, nice.
Question number five. Carrey portrays a Hollywood screenwriter who develops amnesia after a car accident in... Josiah.
The Majestic.
Incorrect. Carrey portrays a Hollywood screenwriter who develops amnesia after a car accident in The Majestic, a film directed by this director, most notably known for directing The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. Riley.
Frank Darabont.
That is correct.
Let's go. Let's go.
Very good.
I'm on the
Congratulations,
board.
Riley, you're on the board. Bonus question. Who would have thought that Dr. Robotnik, a.k.a. Dr. Eggman, would receive 3 movie appearances from Jim Carrey? Tell me the release year for each Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Josiah.
Sonic 3, 2024, Sonic 1, 2017, and Sonic 2, 2022.
You got 2 out of 3 correct on that. Riley.
I will say 2021 for the first one, 2022 for the second one, 2024 for the...
You got
third
2 out
one.
of 3 correct.
Darn it.
Sonic the Hedgehog came out in 2020.
Yeah, I was going to say 2017 did not sound
Two
right.
years apart on each of them. All right. Good job, Riley.
Good job, Riley. What's trivia for next week?
Trivia for next week is... Me. La, 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 la,
It's all about me.
Let's do...
Any second now.
We will do
He's
thrillers.
Thrillers?
Yeah.
Be like Prisoners? Shutter Island?
I don't know. You could be on the edge of your seat.
You'll have to tune in next week.
Like I am when I
find
watch
out.
these thrillers. Very good.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode.
Appreciate you. 50
And-
episodes. We love you.
Yeah,
All the nice comments. Thank you.
very good stuff. Oh, well, really, all the comics are just this one person asking us to give you a wedgie,
Yeah.
Kind of
which we selectively ignore.
We'll do it on the 100th episode.
No, we
we
won't.
won't. So we are giving no indication that will happen. All right. Bye.
Bye.